There's a lack of respect. He doesn't care. This man doesn't care. He does not respect you. You guys don't deserve it. The NBA players of today, there are few and far between that put in the work. He's one. Wemby is one that puts in the work. SI interview. We're going to talk about the work that he puts in by putting this work in here on Spurs Digest with your host, Keenan Warner. Make sure you take a Spur of the moment, get every Spurs moment by hitting that subscribe button. We got a lot of great things coming up. The season is almost upon us. The season's almost upon us. Brian's doing great things, previews. We've got Josh talking about live post-game. We're going to all be getting together. He's going to be doing these lives. Going to be getting duos. This upcoming season, we got a lot in store, so make sure you hit that notification bell too so you see every time we upload. We got a lot of great content moving forward here. But the alien slams NBA players on work ethic. In his second season, Wembanyama has clearly found his voice and isn't hesitant to call out others. Of course he's not. He had to get into the league. He played in Paris and he was like, wait, I'm just as good as any of these guys. I went toe-to-toe with LeBron. I went toe-to-toe with Steph. It took Steph going berserk to beat me. Come on. This guy here, Wemby, no stranger to hard work. We see the hard work that he puts in clearly on the Spurs. We see the body change. Heading into a sophomore season, he's putting in the effort, reportedly adding more than 20 pounds of muscle over the offseason. He was not worried about only adding muscle. He wants to add strength. He wants to be able to get to the basket, be able to finish around contact, be able to take the physicality of the NBA more, especially the bigs that he's going to see. You've got Jokic, obviously, in the other conference. You've got Embiid. You've got players like, not big, but Porzingis obviously has some height to him. Rudy Gobert is a bigger body. He knows Rudy Gobert, though. But there's bigs in the league, and you've got to deal with the physicality. That's what he's doing. That's what he is prepping for. But for the young French, hard work and dedication have always been the core approach to basketball. Growing up in France, he looked up to a variety of players, both French and American, who served as models of excellence. He dreamed of one day becoming a star like them. But the thing that he forgot and the thing that he didn't realize was this. Some of these guys don't work as hard as he thinks. And he came to realize that he no longer is just admiring his idols from afar. He's one of the top talents from the league himself, and his high standards have led to some tough realizations, and one of those realizations is here. He did the 10 burning questions with SI, and one of the questions was, what surprised you the most about the NBA your rookie year? He answered this way. In a good way, some of them are really impressive and inspiring in the way they approach the game every night. But others that I used to like, now it's like I'm just not sure they deserve it. Like they don't seem to put in the work, as much work as I thought. NBA players, don't just be happy to be there. Do you want to be great? I get some of you just are talented. You can get a paycheck. You can get money, help your family out. I get that that's why a lot of people are there. He spoke on another thing here too. So that's the comment that's going around Twitter. That's the comment that's going around everywhere. That's the comment in the article. If you watch the whole thing, the next question is, are there active players that you admire? And there are active players that he does admire. He says, yeah, there are some. He mentioned Kevin Durant. He mentioned Rudy Gobert, but he said there's some that he admires. But the way he said this answer, some of the guys that I've been watching growing up, I'm not disappointed, but I'm like, that's it? That's it? There's no reason a 20-year-old should be coming out and just saying, that's it, about all of these players in the NBA. He gave out 2 players he knows has work ethic. We know players like LeBron spend so much on his body and the work ethic. We know Steph may be the most well-conditioned athlete when it comes to running up and down the floor cardio-wise. We see a lot of players, Anthony Edwards, putting in the work. We see a lot of these people putting in work, but a lot of these guys could be better, but they don't put in the work. They don't actually care about the game. And he's not afraid to call out anybody. These are comments that you might see somebody in their 12th year, or you might see people when they were retired say like, oh man, when I was in the league, I realized that people didn't put in the work that I did. He has to play against all of these guys. He's been in the league 1 year. He is showing that he is not scared of anybody in this league. In this league, he's going to be the one that works the hardest, first in the gym, last to leave. He doesn't care. That's going to paint a target on him. And you know what he's going to do? Go win Defensive Player of the Year. He said I have something to prove, but he thinks that that's in the possibility for him to be the best defensive player in the league. He is. What's he going to go do? Win Most Improved? Probably. He's going to go from 21 and 11 to close to 30. I mean, his per 36 minutes were 26 and 12 last year. No reason he can't average that. Plus, he's gotten better. He averaged 21 and 11 but last year in only less than 30 minutes. I mean, if we want to go to the exact statistics that he had, it was 21.4, 10.6, 4 assists, about 3.5 blocks, a steal a game. The turnovers were a little high for a big, 46% from the floor. That's going to go up with the strength, and 32.5 from the three-point line. That's going to get better. All across that's all going to get better. He was a rookie. He was young. The league has woken up a monster. This guy, the league woke up an alien. It's going to be a problem. He went over. He wants to win a championship. He wants to win a gold medal more. He said that was one of the things he also said in the 10 burning questions with SI, that he wants to win a gold medal more because they're more few and far between, and obviously bringing it home for the home country, that is something special. You can't hate on that at all, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't want to win a championship with the San Antonio Spurs. All he wants to do is win and dominate. He already said that he wants to dominate the league, and he wants to dominate FIBA. He wants to dominate it all. This guy is afraid of nobody. He doesn't care. He doesn't realize he's 20. And sometimes when you're young and you're naive and you don't realize what you're doing and you kind of just do dumb things where you look back at 30 and you're like, probably shouldn't have done that. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. What he's doing is he's calling out these players, and they're going to come, and now they're going to be like, okay, we're going to show you something. And he's going to be like, no, you guys don't work hard enough. I'm going to show you something. I love this. I love every bit of what he is doing here. He is going to show the world that it doesn't matter what you do with him. He is a problem that will not be stopped. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this SI interview. If you guys didn't see the 10 burning questions, it's only 5 minutes. It's a pretty fun watch. So I would check out the 10 burning questions with SI, Victor Wembanyama. It's fun. He talks about a few different things, his favorite Star Wars characters. He mentions, as I said, he was mentioning a favorite food prior that he found out once he came to America, and then obviously the comments that have been swirling around the internet and articles and all that kind of things. He goes a couple more questions too, but check that out. But this has been Spurs Digest with your host, Keenan Warner. Look into that. Let me know what you guys think about Victor Wembanyama, and I will see you guys very soon.